In the book How Philosophical Baby, author Alison Gopnik explores the implications of treating children differently within the same family or applying inconsistent parenting approaches to the same child. Curious minds, education binds. This is summer. Parents often exhibit notable variations in their treatment of each child, even among the same set of parents. In extreme situations, these disparities can be particularly pronounced. For instance, in families experiencing abusive dynamics, it is typically one child who endures the majority of the abuse, with those who are physically weaker or more temperamental being more frequently targeted. However, even in typical family settings, parents may respond differently to their children, leading to the perception that siblings are being raised by different caregivers. A mother's approach to a challenging and demanding child may starkly contrast with her demeanor towards a more compliant and easygoing sibling. Reflecting on my own experience, my eldest child resembled a perpetually charged battery, brimming with energy, except when he found solace in books or electronic devices. Consequently, I was always on high alert, needing to manage the chaos he created, correct his missteps, and frequently remind and discipline him. One day, I noticed that the rain barrel in the backyard was packed with stones, clearly the work of my oldest kid. I called him over, fuming, and asked why he keeps tossing rocks into the bucket. "I've told you countless times, why do you keep doing this? You're grounded from video games tonight," I yelled. He was furious and started shouting back, "I want to play video games. I don't want to be in trouble." My brother threw a ton of stones too. At that moment, his younger brother approached me after hearing the commotion, keeping his gaze lowered while observing my reaction. For some reason, I didn't feel as angry with him as I probably should have, and I simply advised him not to throw stones into the bucket again. It was clearly unjust that I treated them so differently, which left me feeling quite remorseful afterward. Both boys had made the same error, yet I responded in a disparate manner, causing hurt to both. Research indicates that inconsistent parenting or differential treatment can have detrimental effects on all children, including those who receive favoritism. Children who are often favored may develop an over-reliance on their parents for support, hindering their ability to tackle problems independently. This reliance can result in a deficiency of the independence and self-assurance needed to manage their responsibilities. Accustomed to being privileged, they might come to believe they are exempt from the same obligations as their siblings. This mindset can persist into adulthood, impacting their sense of accountability in both professional and personal spheres. Children who frequently receive favoritism may face fewer challenges during their upbringing, making them more likely to withdraw in the face of adversity and less equipped to handle problems. Chronic favoritism can foster a self-centered attitude, leading them to feel entitled to more attention and resources while disregarding the needs and emotions of others. Constantly being cared for may hinder their ability to empathize with others' struggles and diminish their sense of responsibility. Children who experience neglect or excessive harshness often struggle with feelings of insignificance, leading to diminished confidence and self-esteem. They may come to view themselves as unworthy of love and attention. Such children frequently experience loneliness and rejection, find it challenging to form and sustain healthy relationships, and often feel out of sync with their peers. The absence of parental support and attention can foster insecurity and hinder their ability to trust others, resulting in behaviors that are either excessively independent or overly dependent. These extreme behaviors may become more pronounced as they transition into adolescence. It is crucial for us to prevent these negative outcomes for our children. So, what steps can we take to promote fairness, equity, and consistency? Stay tuned for the next part of Fairness and Equity. Curious minds, education binds. This is summer. Thank you for your time.